Where do you dine in Atlantic City?
I love the restaurants at Borgata. I love Il Molino at Trump Taj. But I really like Doc's and Knife and Fork, Stephen Cookies, Tomatoes around here, and Jarosauce. So I'm in one of those spots often.
Which clubs or bars do you enjoy?
Atlantic City's got a rich tradition of places to enjoy drinks, and a lot of the people in the industry stop at the Knife and Fork on the way, and it's kind of cool because 100-year-old bar and the ghost of Nucky and those kind of guys around there, so it's really traditional at Atlantic City. Tony's Baltimore Grill too is a good late night spot after work on a weekend.
Tell us something about Atlantic City that most people don't know.
I think Atlantic City has the best entertainment outside of Las Vegas in the country. Obviously can't compete with Broadway in New York, but the variety of entertainment that we have here every weekend, and at our properties, two of our properties, we have entertainment 6 nights a week, even in the shoulder season. So it's a great entertainment destination. It's a great spa destination, highly underrated. We have Red Door Spa at Harrah's and the Qua Spa here at Caesars. And most of the casinos in town have terrific spas. So there are two things I don't think people really know a lot about or really focus on how good Atlantic City is.
What's the best place to take a date?
The pier can be a costly date, but there's, Louis and Tiffany are out there, so I think that's a great place to start a date. Second thing would be use one of the spas that we have in town here. Treat her for a nice afternoon at a spa, and then go one of the 100 restaurants that are in the city, and I think you have the recipe for a great date.
What's your favorite place to get a drink?
A great place to get a cocktail after work are two brands that are national, and Morton's here at Caesars and the Palms at the Tropicana are great places to go. They're great bartenders, great bar food. You can eat off the gourmet restaurant menu and have a great time. There are two places that I like.
Where do you like to get sushi?
Sushi, and to get outside of Atlantic City, close by, Tomatoes and Margate has terrific sushi, and here at the pier is great sushi, and Atlantic Grill at Caesars are the places that I typically go. But I really like to get out of the town once in a while. Go to Margate, and Tomatoes does a terrific job.
Where do you recommend having a bachelor or bachelorette party?
The pool at Harrah's seems to be bachelor party central, and Dusk here at Caesars seems to be bachelorette party central. Two different feels, and Atlantic City caters to those type of things as good as anybody in the country. So it's a fun place. All the nightclubs in town really do a nice job with that.
Where do you like to shop?
So shopping is another thing that our town does really well. The Walk is one of the best successful shopping outlet stores in the country, and I love going there. And when I have to have a present, the pier at Caesars is really good, and Revel is becoming slowly but surely a really good retail destination too. So if I'm looking for a Hugo Boss store, I'm at the Revel.
What are the best spots to take the kids?
The Steel Pier really had a renaissance this year and added, I think, 8 or 9 new rides. It's safe, it's clean, they do a great job with it, and they're going to expand even more this year. So Steel Pier would definitely be a great place to take your kids, and then watch the Duality at Boardwalk Hall. The 3D show at night is a fun thing where you see the entire complex crumble before your eyes. So they're two great things to do for kids.
What is the biggest misconception about Atlantic City that you hate?
The thing I'm proudest about is how the ambassador program started off this year, and the cleanliness since the CRDA took over the cleaning of the boardwalk especially. And I ride bikes a lot in the morning, and a couple of years ago I would see things that I didn't necessarily want to see early in the morning, and it's been cleaned up. There's great presence out there. They're uniformed. They do a nice job, and pretty much every one of them smiles and waves, and one guy keeps track about how much weight he's lost since walking up and down the boardwalk. So when I'm flying by him, he goes 34, 35. So they're fun.
Why should people come to Atlantic City as opposed to other places with gambling?
Atlantic City has pretty much it all, and I think for a long time it's taken a bad rap. But from a restaurant standpoint, from a 4 Diamond quality experience, the Revel, Caesars, and Borgata, and soon to be hopefully Harrah's are all 4-diamond resorts. The spas are great. Entertainment is varied. So it's a great place to come. The boardwalk is just a unique experience in the world. Clean, safe. It's just a really good destination, and we're starting to get the word out with the Do AC campaign all across the Eastern Seaboard.
Tell us about a night in AC that you'll never forget.
So when a lot of my friends come to town from New York or whatever, I always take them to Chef Vola, and they're all big Boardwalk Empire fans. So one night we went to the Ritz where Nucky lived, had martinis and our little corsages, and went over to Chef Vola and just had a great meal. And this will be the 4th year that these guys have done it, and looking forward to it. So a good place to go out and watch a game. Ducktown Tavern is a great place to watch a football game. Atlantic City Bar and Grill is another place that you go. And I'm very superstitious. If the Phillies are in the playoffs, I'm at Atlantic City Bar and Grill because my record is 11-2.